Hey y'all. How y'all doing?
Hello. Happy Friday. Oh, well, I hope she gets better.
You know y'all can watch Moonknight together in two different rooms. It's this thing that Netflix had back in the day on Disney Plus. Like y'all can watch the same show at the same time, just in different rooms.
The watch party stuff?
Whatever it's called.
I forgot Disney got that.
Like, so you don't have to wait
What's up, Jordan?
for
Hey,
her to
everybody.
get better. Y'all can watch it in two different rooms.
Well, hopefully you won, Isaiah, if that's what you want. Congratulations in advance if you did.
I have no feelings about shows being canceled.
I mean, with where they trying to go with everything, it's just like when they didn't renew all the shows that should have been renewed, they only renewed it a handful. I kind of figured that's what was coming. They trying to restructure shit to how they want it with this new service, like whatever Discovery got in mind, I guess. So, who knows? Wrestling games? I don't play wrestling games.
Like,
I ain't watched wrestling since I was like young, so I don't really mess with the games. Yeah, them old pictures been up there forever, so I just found a couple and put up here. I guess I need to put Young Justice. That's the only thing missing, I think. I'll put them whenever. I see Netflix. I don't know what they doing over there. Like, I don't know who run Netflix, but they need a new like person, cause like somebody put y'all had the formula, and then y'all went and put raisins in the potato salad. That's what somebody said, and I'm like, y'all had the formula for like streaming before anybody else, and y'all let all these companies come and do y'all in. So just in case you didn't know why everybody mad at Netflix, they already doing the crackdown on the password sharing. So like if your password in somebody else's household, you either gotta pay extra or they can't use your stuff. And then now they finna have ads. After all this time, they finna add ads and commercials. Now mind you,
commercials.
That's what it say. Now I don't know if they gonna do it like Hulu.
Commercials.
Hold on though. I don't know if they gonna do it like Hulu, to where like Hulu only show ads for certain stuff. Or you can pay to not have ads still. But even still on Hulu, for certain shows like ABC and shit like that, you still have to watch like an ad beforehand. But that was their new announcement today or
commercials.
It said
the
ads.
People who put Blockbuster out of business, then came and ran the industry for a long time. Commercials.
There is no way Netflix should need money when you producing Oscar-worthy shows now. I mean movies.
Man,
like
y'all get the fuck
half
out
of the shit that was nominated at the Oscars, I didn't even know was like Netflix movies. They weren't even like movies that came out at the regular theaters. They was like Netflix movies. So how you ain't got enough money? Like, how y'all always in the red? Y'all stay going up on y'all prices. Now y'all done crack down. I think they said like 200,000 people or more left Netflix when they said they was going to crack down on the password sharing stuff. And then, like, the article I read says they cater to shows that people that don't use Netflix like. I said, to me, I feel like that's backwards. You cater to your customers that stay. Because if they the ones that's watching and paying every month, why would you cater to people that may or may not still continue this service? Because once they done with that one show, they gone again until you put out something else they like. Like, that don't make sense to me to put your money in shows that keep the people that are, like, rare to your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, whoever thinking over there that feel like they thinking outside the box is fucking they shit up. I'm, like, this close to canceling and, like, just fucking pirating whatever the fuck I gotta see, because we already pay $20 a month for Netflix. Like, I just found that out last month because I went and being nosy and looking to see what I can switch over to, like, a credit card or whatever. $20 for that shit. And then on top of that, now y'all finna add ads and commercials. Cause they had a thing that said it take $30 million to make one episode of Stranger Things.
No, the fuck it don't.
That's what they say.
No,
At first I was like, would it be in sci-fi and the graphics and shit they got? After rewatching it, like on a better TV, I can kind of see where they putting their money at. Plus how much them kids worth now.
Fuck
but
no.
I'm like,
it took $30 million probably this season It probably took
this season.
It didn't take no 30 million the past couple seasons, bitch. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. Show me the receipts, ho.
I don't know how much they used for season 3, but I know the graphics with season 3 was real ignorant because I remember them people. Well, I can't say because everybody ain't watched it, but I remember like they had like real nasty fucked up sci-fi scenes and shit like that. As I was rewatching it, I can see like season 3 costing more. 1 and 2 ain't cost that much because you was just using like them little whatever the monsters were, but like season 3 got like real ignorant.
The most expensive actress at the time, season 1 was Winona. So you ain't 30, bitch? No, stop playing with me. And I'm not saying that.
Now they gotta pay David, Winona, and them children, cause like
exactly. So that's why now 30 million an episode this season and beyond. If they go to season 5, yeah, I get that. Ain't nothing.
They just doing 5. That's it. Because like this is why the people that like get paid the most on Netflix don't stick around long for them shows because they cancel because it's like they can't afford it. But there's no way that y'all should be like. How much are y'all? I want to know how much y'all are putting forward the movies that y'all trying to like get let win Oscars and stuff. Like how much are y'all paying? Like what was the name of the movie? It's something about a dog or something like that. I forgot. That's the one that had like Kirsten Dunst and her husband in it or whatever. It got like nominated for like a lot of Oscars. Like how much money did you pay them and like how much did that cost to make? Like y'all making all these movies trying to get them Oscars and shit, but like where the money coming in there? Like who funding this shit? Cause you should have funded on the back end for stuff like that. Like, it should be, like, studios and stuff that be like, oh, y'all producing, like, Oscar-worthy movies. Let me get in on it. So, how y'all still charging us all this money?
$20. 77 million subscribers.
Yeah, I just seen that today online. Everybody was complaining. Or yesterday, it was one of them days. But they said now they finna start adding ads. But I'm like, how? Like, why? Like, you finna, all this, now you finna, instead of going up on their prices, they adding ads because that's gonna cover the, you know, like whatever, instead of them adding, now that you done lost all these people basically, so to cover that now you need ads. So but I'm not finna pay $20 and still have to watch an ad. I'm not finna do that. Like I could, cause some of the same shit that they got, like you can watch that shit somewhere else.
I can't believe that.
Like to be fair, to be honest, the only shows that we've been watching on Netflix is like the K-dramas, like them kind of shows like that, and then stuff like Stranger Things. Like once they come out, like I'm probably gonna cancel if y'all gonna be ignorant, cause who trying to watch ads? And that's the first show they'll tack an ad on, cause they know everybody gonna watch that. That'll be the first show to have a fucking ad or commercial, because you know everybody gonna watch that.
That they gotta mean for free shit. Like if they go get like free, you cannot. What
free stuff?
Like no, like you gotta like.
I don't even think they do trials no more.
Like you cannot sit here and tell me you gonna make me pay $20. And then throw ads.
Yeah, I've watched K-dramas on other sites, so I know it's other sites to watch that, because I watch Penthouse on a different site, so you ain't even got to worry about that. But I'm just saying that's the only thing we really use it for, because like most of all the CW stuff they used to watch on there, it's on HBO Max pretty much. And then like what else were we watching on there? I don't even know, because you know anime is everywhere. I don't even know, like besides Stranger Things and stuff like that, because like all the Daredevil, all that stuff went to Disney now. So, like, the shows we were watching has basically moved to other places anyway, other than stuff that's original. And like I said, you could literally find that shit anywhere online, to be honest. But you know what? We got the Hulu plan that ain't basic. Like, the one that's, like, where you don't have to pay for ads, and you still have to watch ads, though. Like, Hulu ain't slick either. You still have to watch ads for certain networks. Like, when I go to watch Grey's Anatomy, you gonna catch that ad at the beginning. Like, certain networks, I guess, must have it in their contract or something, with however they got the shit cooked up, that you still have to watch ad, even if you pay for no ads. I forgot how much the plan is for Hulu that we got. It ain't $20, though. But you still, if you watching, like, them networks like ABC and NBC and shit like that, they still gonna play that ad before every episode. Ozark on this last season, I can see that. That's why I'm like, they cancel shit that's good on Netflix, and they keep the shit that don't nobody watch, or like them little fucked up reality shows and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why people started doing streaming services, because you ain't have to watch commercials. That was the whole thing. Sitting through watching the show, ain't gotta watch no commercials. And then for Netflix, binging stuff, because everything came out at one time. Like, y'all fucking all that up. I bet you do, Pyro. Ads don't bother me. I just don't want to sit and watch commercials through everything. Like I said, I watch Hulu, I watch Grey's Anatomy. You gonna catch the ad in the front. They don't bother me. It's like a minute at the most, and then I ain't gotta worry about it no more. But I'm not finna pay you $20 a month, and then you gonna throw ads at me on top of that. Cause like for what? That's what I just feel like. That's ridiculous. Now if you had like they gotta watch ads on the basic plan or something like how Hulu got. They don't have nothing free at Netflix. And I don't even know how much the basic plan costs because the highest one is $20. So the basic ain't too much under 10 if that. But I'm like, if you throw ads in on a basic plan or something like that, but like, I feel like they gonna be ignorant. Watch you gonna catch ads like all through that shit. Like, who trying to do that? Not the circle finna have hella ads. I have to pirate stuff because I live in South Africa and we are only now getting Disney Plus. I know some areas you don't have a choice. Y'all have to get them VPNs and y'all have to work with it because every country don't allow every show and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I can understand situations like that. But like here, it shouldn't be an issue with streaming services, period. Like why? For what? Y'all ain't got no filter, so ain't nothing blocked. And somebody posted earlier that Doctor Strange is banned in Saudi Arabia, I think, or something like that. I forgot where. I don't know why, but I'm just like, okay. What the Obamas and Beyonce gonna come out with? Like, what? Child, everybody just making money at this point because they know people gonna spend it. It don't matter what you put out on what streaming service, somebody gonna have it ready to pirate that same day. Movies is a little longer, but them TV shows, they be ready the same day on them pirate sites. Like they be having, I don't know what kind of hookups they be having, but that shit be readily available. Have I seen the animated movie Dark Knight Returns? I don't think so. That's what they said. They will have different plans. Lower class plans will have the ads. I was finna say, but even with the password crackdown, it's like you might have a couple ghetto people that gave like 30 people they fucking password, but most people ain't gotten, like most people share passwords between like maybe one or two friends or one or two family members and that's it. But I'm paying you and you telling me what I can and can't do with my account. Like we even had to pay more. The reason we got the account that we got now is because we couldn't even play Netflix on more than 2 TVs at one time. And me, Trey, and my kids might all be watching something different. That's 4 different TVs. So that's why I went up like that. And I just feel like that kind of shit is like trivial. I feel like you being picky at this point. Like even in my own house, I got to pay extra because we all might want to watch something different. But we in the same house. But you want to charge me extra for that. Ciao. What's up, Tony? Not I'm gonna be annoyed when I see a Swiffer wet jet ad while watching shit. Why you so specific, Claire or not a Swiffer wet jet ad? I'm tired. You must really be pissed at them because you was real specific. Oh, I see. That's stupid, but you know, every country got their own shit going on. Child, I'm just like, that's just like China banning, what was the shit? Shang-Chi, like, he ain't Chinese, but I'm like, okay. Like, sure, that makes sense. Do they really feel like it's people that's not LGBTQ over there? Like, I know, like, they shit run different, but, like, it's really people over there like that. They just not telling you that because of y'all rules or whatever, but, child, that's just another country I ain't got to worry about going to. I ain't got time for all that. How they tweet love is sharing a password, but then now y'all cracking down on it. Some of them CEOs and whoever else running, why don't y'all take some pay cuts and then y'all don't have to worry about doing all that. Probably getting paid the most money ever for nothing.
I'll be back, y'all.
Y'all slanging in the alleys. I know what they be doing, Danny, but I'm just like, that's stupid though. It's a fucking movie. Like, me watching a movie not gonna automatically make me be gay. Like that's what I just feel like they be dumb. If that's how that somebody is, that's already there. Like watching that, and then like the sad part about it is she a superhero, and then they not gonna really have time for no fucking love interest in no multiverse of madness. So like, why does that even matter? So I know they must ain't play the Eternals over there either. Then I know they must have been the Eternals. Not Batman is a murderer. He's an anti-hero though. Like Batman don't be giving a fuck. That's why I fuck with him like that. Yeah, I seen that too, Jaden. They all racist and shit though. We know that. That's why I'm just like, it's certain countries I don't want to go to. Cause like not only are you American, but me, I'm black too. So I got like 2 strikes against me already. Child, I don't know they fun. They be over some bullshit over there. You been seeing them videos on TikTok of them like, don't they got like, is it a food shortage in China or something going on? And they be having drones like telling people flying around, telling people don't come outside or something like that. I seen that shit on TikTok because it was an old lady outside like screaming for food or some shit like that. And I'm like, what y'all got going on? Girl, I'm good. I am good. Not banning the new Sims wedding pack because they use the gay cup and see, I can't. As much as ghetto as fucking America is, I do be glad that we have those type of freedoms because a lot of people don't have that. But I just need to find somewhere to stay that got all the freedoms the U.S. offer, plus the government actually give a fuck about me. Like if I find that place, I'm good. Not you got about 4 strikes, then how? See, that shit right there, ignorant, bro. It's a lot of countries have free healthcare though. It's not even just that. Like I remember when Canada used to look so appealing for me. They be racist against black people sometimes too over there. It's just not as bad as other countries. But like there are other countries who actually just like don't give a fuck about none of that. Period. It's rare to find them, but they out there. Child, if only I wasn't too old enough to learn another language. If I just felt like it. Like I just don't want to uproot my kids because they used to this. But like once all my kids grown and they good, who knows? By the time I'm old, I might get the fuck up out of here because like it's too ghetto. You good? Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
what you keep deleting? I mean, if you rather go Asian, by all means, but trust and believe it ain't all it's cracked up to be. I feel like if you go to Asia, out of the stuff I've seen, not judging, I feel like South Korea may be your best bet. Cause like China be like real strict on everything. You already know you ain't going to North Korea, and then like sometimes Japan be a little ignorant too. I remember when PS5s came out, they had to draw a lotto on who got PS5s. Like you can't just walk in a store and buy certain shit. You have to like that kind of stuff that you used to. Now, if you don't care about that kind of stuff, then you're gonna be good in Japan, I feel like. But you can't just walk in certain stores. You can't watch movies when they first come out because they take time to get certain stuff. Certain stuff gonna be banned. So I mean, it just feel like, you know, it is what it is. Not chick gonna never catch my black ass over in Britain. I already seen it anyway, but like, yeah, people love asking if you seen something. Like, they be seeing us watch it on the channel, so it is whatever. It happens every week now. It seems like we get spoiled on something, so it's whatever.
I don't even care no more. So when you see my reaction, I'm sitting here like, well, why Trey looking like that?
South Korea is SK. That's who she meant. I know they racist too. I'm just saying that out of all those places, they may be a little better off when they was talking about they wanted to go to Asia. But I know they racist too because they be racist against their own fucking people sometimes. So everybody got racism. It just depends on how much of you gonna experience. Like a lot of those countries, the younger people are starting to be a little more vocal when it comes to certain stuff that's racist. But like, yes, they racist, so you're gonna find racism everywhere. It's just like I said, depending on where you go, you're gonna find a little less of it than you do in certain places, or it rarely exists in some places because some people just mind their fucking business. It's just rare to find. Thank you for the donation, Silhouetted Animator. Thoughts on the fake news of Batwoman writers begging to renew their show? No, they are signal boosting the renew Batwoman campaign. I heard it was finna get rebooted, and I thought that was stupid. So it's whatever. They got bought all I know is that the Discovery people bought Warner Brothers. They finna redo a whole bunch of stuff as far as they saying. So if them shows that they named that got renewed, like if it wasn't one of them, then I'm not like having hope that it's gonna like come back out with another season because they trying to redo everything. They need to get rid of fucking Amber and that other boy that's over there fucking cutting up. Like, if y'all want to redo some shit, why don't y'all reboot that whack-ass universe? Like, reboot them movies. Start that shit over from scratch. Like, if y'all really want to do something while you worried about them TV shows, reboot them fucking movies while you at it. Do that. Start there. Now, they can leave the Batman alone. He just came out. But the rest of that shit, y'all can start from scratch. Who said Africa was a country? Or you just saying that? Because, like, we said that on Moonknight. Like, people really don't fucking know that, bro. Like, if you in school and you young, I give you a pass. Because some people don't know shit. But if you old as fuck and then always got your mouth open about something somewhere else, then I'm going to need you to chill. The way I'm waiting on Jason Momoa to hit that stand, somebody from Warner Brothers. I'm waiting on all them hoes to hit this stand about Amber so I can see what they got to say. Legends kind of ended in a way that like made it seem like they was gonna go off anyway, to be honest. So that's why I wasn't really surprised. Like, it still had that cliffhanger to where if they came back, but they kind of ended that season in a way to where like if they didn't come back, it is what it is. Like, that felt like a last season for them.
But see, this is the thing, y'all. Y'all want, like, this movie that's coming out, that's the Flash movie. Like, why are we doing Flashpoint so soon, bro? I want y'all to really think about this, about how this is a bad decision. Why are we doing Flashpoint so soon?
Because they don't think they trying to use that movie to reboot the universe instead of just fucking rebooting it and doing that shit later.
Like we don't need Flashpoint this soon. Like, you haven't even done anything to get a Flashpoint.
If he does have mental health stuff going on, he still need help, period, though. Ain't nobody helping him. He just in the headlines.
And notice, let me talk about this. Why ain't nobody on Ezra Miller case like they were on Will? Will hit a dude. This man threw a chair at a woman.
Cause he white and they gonna say it's mental health. Just like somebody just said, I think he got mental health stuff going on. He done been arrested twice in the same over there in Hawaii within the past couple of weeks. Ain't nobody gonna fucking say nothing about that because he white. Had that been a black man over there in Hawaii cutting up, he would have been in the headlines forever. That's why I was like, just like Mike Tyson had a whole bunch of shit to say a couple of weeks ago about Will. Now he fighting people on airplanes. You a whole boxer. Why are you fighting people? Like, you couldn't just ask a stewardess, let me give y'all the shit like the white people did Will. You couldn't just ask a stewardess to move you somewhere else. A flight attendant to move you somewhere else. You couldn't ask to move them. You couldn't, like, talk to somebody about it. You just have to put your hands on somebody. It don't matter if somebody antagonizing you. What if I thought that joke was antagonizing and that's why I used my hand to slap the fuck out of him? Like, y'all make an excuse for everybody but the people y'all need to make excuses for. But because Will's so well put together and nobody ever seen him like that before, it's such a big deal. But y'all know Mike Tyson ignorant, so it's just like, whatever. It's another day in the news.
Oh, he can punch Robin Givens all in the face.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he used to be a whole wife beater. But, like, y'all be cool with shit like that because you want to go get tickets to the fight. Y'all, I be
ain't nobody, you can't say shit. But everybody's scared to say something to Mike, though. Notice, all the shit talkers, all the shit talking dudes out there was talking big shit about Will. Ain't none of them same motherfuckers talked about Tyson. Why? Because you scared Mike go knock your ass out. You scared? What's up, Shannon? Stephen A. Smith, where you at, brother?
I be thinking it be drugs too, like, but they gonna always go and
where you at, first, Stephen A. Smith?
Depending on what you look like. If I get out there in the streets and start cutting up,
what that shit Will Smith did was straight bullshit. What, Mike? Come on, Stephen A. Smith, where you at?
Let me get out in the streets and start cutting up. Ain't nobody gonna say what's, like, some of y'all would, cause y'all know me. Some of y'all gonna be like, Trey, what's going on with Tasha's? Everything all right? Like, she needs some help, blah, blah. Other bitches that don't know me or they don't really like me gonna be like, oh, she over there, she must have found her new dude, or she over there on some drugs, some shit like that. But if I would have been a fairer skin color, then it would have been a different story. Oh, you know, somebody need to check on her mental health, whatever. Why mental health is not the conversation first anyway? Because most times if you doing drugs, it's because you got something else going on, and that's how you coping.
Man, first of all, you don't have to use Flashpoint for everything, right? They didn't have to use Flashpoint to reboot the universe. He could have just ran back in time.
I think Mike Tyson beat up somebody on an airplane like the other day.
Oh, but that ain't in the news, right? Of course not. It ain't that big. Oh, that's Mike Tyson, bro. He beat up people all the time.
It ain't even just calling out racism. I just call out whatever. Like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. It ain't always about race, but most times it is with certain people. But I'm like, wrong is wrong. Like, you can't condemn one person. And then my thing is, Will slap somebody. The only reason people so appalled is because it happened on a white TV, on a white platform. Had that been a fucking BET award show, and he would have been up there and slapped Chris Rock, that shit would have been funny. Everybody would have been thinking that shit was funny. You know why? Because the white people wouldn't have been watching. They weren't going to watch that BET special, other than the ones that really fuck with us. That's what I'm just like, and then, had that been at P. Diddy fucking after party, nobody would have gave a fuck. It would have been funny. Y'all seen Will slap the fuck out of Chris Rock at that after party? It would have been funny. Like, y'all can't condemn people for shit. What happened to forgiveness first? He's human. Y'all be putting people on pedestals. That's why they crack and break and be on drugs in Hollywood. Because y'all holding them up to standards like they not human. They're human just like you. Let me go drag the skeletons out your closet from 5, 10. Let me pull up tweets from 10 years ago on your account. Let me see how racist and homophobic you are. Let me see how much you hate black people. Like, let me see what's really going on in your closet. Let me go pull up your student, your kids' public, whatever the permanent record at school, and see how many kids they done bullied, how many knives they done brought to school. Like, let's pull that shit up. Nobody is perfect. Once people realize that and start giving people more chances, maybe people will survive a little longer out here. Like, I'm so sick of people feeling like they gotta be perfect for a hoe that ain't paying your bills. Like, for what? Like, that's how I feel like Will should have took from this situation who really was for him and who really was against him. Now you know them motherfuckers in Hollywood that don't really fuck with you, even though they probably be at your parties and your events laughing and kicking before all this shit happened. Now you know who really for you. So don't fuck with them people no more. Somebody asked you to star in a movie, and this person that had a whole bunch of shit to say when you slap somebody in it, I'm good. You can turn that. You can afford to turn that shit down. That's what people need to start doing too. Everything ain't worth money. Like, everything not worth the cost of whatever this is. If Jamie Lee Curtis had a lot to say, I'm gonna have to stop fucking with her too. She want to be in a movie starring Will Smith. I'm good. Y'all let her star in that bitch and see how much money y'all bring in. Like, child, hope Michael tear her ass up this last Halloween. I'm sick of folks. Like, that shows you how narcissistic Hollywood is. The only takeaway that I see from big stars is nobody else got to shine that moment. He took that away from them. But if you already bad in Hollywood and you already got your Oscars and you already got your checks, wouldn't you already be shining anyway? I'm just trying to understand.
Mike Tyson wasn't even at fault, but he hit somebody and his hands are lethal weapons. He could have killed somebody. That's Mike Tyson.
But that's your point that the person that he went at
I want you to think about that and think about what you're saying. That's Mike Tyson. You can't take a punch from Mike Tyson.
Hold up. What the flight attendants got to do with it if somebody dropped a bottle of water on him? Because it was a whole man. It wasn't the flight attendant. Wasn't like a regular person on the plane?
He was being harassed. Oh, so it's okay for Mike Tyson to
That's
be
what I'm
harassed.
saying. Like, he's a boxer. He can literally fight for a living. So I'm pretty sure people antagonize him all the time because soon as you hit me with your lethal registered weapons, I can sue you. So I'm sure he gets that all the time. When he was having a bad day, how y'all know we'll win? That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can excuse certain people, but y'all can't excuse others.
But it's Mike Tyson. He does this all the time. It's okay.
When I tell you Chris Rock didn't deserve that slap from about 50 million women around the world for the past 10 years, who gives a fuck? I'm glad he did slap his ass because his mouth too ignorant. He always got some fucked up shit to say about black women in front of white people and think it's funny. It's not. That's probably why his wife divorced him. Like, did somebody need to go do an interview with her? Like, see what that household was like. Like, nobody should condone violence, period. That shouldn't be your first answer, true. But the fact that y'all really pissed off to, like, cancel Will Smith for a slap, but then these other men can run around and beat. Like, matter of fact, case in point, what's the other man in that box? Floyd Mayweather. Y'all would knock somebody down going to watch this man box somebody on TV, but he done probably put his hands on every woman he done ever been with. But y'all okay with that shit because you want to see the main event. Like, that's still wrong. Like, it's wrong, period. I just feel like as a comedian, if you have to talk about somebody else before you could talk about yourself, it's not funny. There's other jokes you can make than, like, literally going in on somebody's appearance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to talk about how somebody look to make a joke funny. Like, that shit kids do. Like, when they in high school trying to bully, that shit kids do. You 57 years old still making jokes about how somebody look, and that's funny? Child. Whatever. He ain't never been funny to me anyway, and I'll say that to the day I die. Him or D.L. Hughley ain't never been funny. Watching Kings of Comedy, D.L. Hughley, come on, fast forward. I'm not watching it. For what? You're not funny. People just need to stop living their life like a double standard. Everybody human, no matter how much fucking money they got. Y'all ain't checking these billionaires. If y'all knew how some of them got their fucking money, y'all would be disgusted. But y'all ain't worried about what they doing. So don't be worried about what this man doing. He ain't beating on his wife. He slapped Chris Rock. He ain't slapped Jada. Now, he slapped Jada, y'all have been like, oh, she probably deserved that shit. Because that's how fucked up some of y'all are. Because y'all don't like her.
And the dude that was the general in fucking Man of Steel, the black guy.
I don't know who that is.
I can't think of his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They say he was supposed to be Martian Manhunter.
What about?
So he had something to say. Like, he had something to say.
Look up who that is.
Like, he had something to say. I'm like, bro, like, Will should give the Oscar back or give.
If you ain't making Will Smith, if you ain't got his net worth, your mouth shouldn't have been open in the first fucking place.
I was like, bro, y'all
worried about a motherfucker that can buy and sell half of y'all on the black market.
Like,
Stop.
y'all want to suck white dick so bad, bro. I said it, bro. It's like, god damn.
You said Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Not them not showing the cast pictures.
I don't know what the fucking dude name is. I can't think of it. I don't know if he was in I think Man of Steel. Like he was the general. I think Harry Lennox. I don't know if that's his name. I don't know. I don't know his name, y'all. I can't sit here and call his name. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the point. That's my point. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you by name. I've seen you and stuff.
Him, I knew that's who the fuck you was talking about.
Yes, his ass.
I knew that's who you was fucking talking about when you said, I don't know what made me think when I thought Man of Steel, that's the first person that said something. Child, if y'all ain't making what we'll make when he pulling these movies, hush. You ain't finna replace him if that's why you mad because he snatched the role from you? That's why some of y'all really mad.
Yeah. I know that's why some people that's talking shit are mad because he's built a franchise, bro. Like you can't take that away from him. Will ain't gotta work again ever.
If these pedophiles ain't have to give their Oscars back, why the fuck should this man? And him getting banned for 10 years is ridiculous too.
That's one of the motherfuckers that was with it.
But like, if you can't call for the pedophiles and the other abusers to give theirs back, why should this black man give his back? That's what I be like. Y'all wouldn't dare fucking say that shit about them white men that be in there hitting their mamas and their sisters upside the head.
Let me be clear. I don't care what the white people thought. I don't really give a fuck. Honestly.
Antoine,
you know why?
Thank you for the donation.
You know why? Honestly, listen. Anybody that said something, where was your outrage, Amy? Where was your outrage with all the Hollywood Me Too stuff? Where was your outrage?
Where was your outrage for you about to make that Alex Baldwin joke about shooting that lady?
What?
They made her not say that. She had literally made a joke about Alex Baldwin shooting that lady on that set. That was gonna be funny, but you so fucking traumatized that somebody got slapped on stage. Some of y'all was shared, and some of y'all motherfuckers was from the ghetto, so don't even act like y'all been making Hollywood money y'all whole life. Some of y'all straight up from the ghetto and thought y'all was black too, so don't act like y'all ain't never seen nobody have a fucking disagreement either.
Oh man, he got
so
smacked.
fucking y'all. I ain't gonna say what I want to say because some of y'all lived in households that was abusive. Now y'all traumatized, but y'all still with them people. Chris, and then my thing is, it was people that was chiming in on it that wasn't even there. You didn't even have an Oscar invite, so why were you talking? When was the last time you got invited to the Oscars? But you got something to say. Thank you, Martin, for the donation. I'm like, right, people switch up on you real quick, and that's especially in that kind of industry. So that should just go to show him who not to fuck with later. It couldn't be me. I'm too petty. I'm gonna write a list. Let them fucking... And they produce stuff too. Let me produce a movie. You gonna need a job. You know how many jobs Will and Jada done gave people?
Tony Rock.
That's something like they done gave people jobs.
Tony Rock. Bro, like, bro.
I can produce my own movies and star in them, bitch. I don't need y'all to do nothing for me. That's why I don't think people understand. Like, it's still gonna be people that support him regardless.
Will ain't gotta step foot in front of a camera ever again.
Child.
He can get executive producer
Whoever
money.
named Zoe Kravitz did nothing wrong, child, bye. Fall down the stairs and bump your pinky toes on every step.
That's fine.
But look at what they talking about. Amber Heard win. You gonna fuck around and meet somebody in your life that you fall in love with that's gonna do you like Amber Heard did Johnny, and then we gonna hope you say that she win then. Y'all gonna stop. Karma gonna hear some of y'all and y'all just wait. Thank you, Martin, for the donation again. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all don't live with people. Y'all be wishing y'all be in people's shoes. Y'all be seeing these fake ass fucking vloggers.
About LeBron's what?
Y'all be seeing
Bro,
these
I
fake
don't know
ass
nothing
vloggers.
about LeBron. So what you're saying right now holds no weight with me because I don't know nothing about LeBron. I don't listen to all I hear is people talking about LeBron is the greatest ever. I don't hear nobody talking about LeBron got this, LeBron got that.
They be saying he got alopecia too because of his hairline. I'm like, all the years people that talked about LeBron hairline, now he got alopecia.
I ain't never heard nothing about
I
LeBron.
ain't never heard that he had
I ain't
it either.
never heard that
But I'm
shit
like,
ever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard that shit ever. Ever. As y'all, like, me, Trey, personally, cool, whatever. If he does, he does. Okay?
I heard him on that recording.
Check it out. Trey can rock any hairstyle. I have no problem rocking the bald head. If you've been here, you know. Trey can rock any fucking hairstyle, bitch. So
my whole thing is like...
what? I got what?
Most men, it's
it.
a lot of men that have hair issues though. Most of them, if they're black, just cut their hair off.
You know why? You know why LeBron don't want to cut his hair off? Oh, you know why? LeBron fans, and go be that Jordan comparison. That's all that is. If it was such a big deal, like I would just cut my hair off. I'm a dude. Like, what does it matter if I have a bald head? But you know what it compares. He know that. Sure. And this year just solidified for me. Like, bro, all y'all LeBron fans, he is not the greatest player ever, bro. He is not the greatest ever.
But I'm just like, if LeBron was so sensitive about his hair, he could have cut it off.
Like, I would have heard
Jada
more about
found
this.
Out she got alopecia, her hair was coming out. Willow got her to cut it off. Because if it's off, but that's still something she have to deal with. I just feel like a woman's hair coming out is different for a man's hair coming out. That's to me. Because most men could just cut their shit off and be cool. And then you see when a woman go bald, what they do. They make fun of you. They got something to say. Just like after the show, Tiffany Haddish did an interview. Because, she cut her hair off too. And the lady was asking her if she thought Chris Rock was joking or complimenting her when he made the joke. And she said it wasn't a joke. Because she was like, back in the day, in the time where they from, when men said stuff like that about women who cut their hair off, it was a joke. Like they was trying to say you were gay or whatever. They weren't saying it as a compliment. So for her, supposedly being a comedian, to listen to another comedian's joke and say that it wasn't funny or it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, why Jada though? People not looking at the context of the joke. Chris Rock was up there talking about men in the category that were going to win an Oscar for best, like whatever it is, best actor. So when he went through all them women, he went through all them men, why make a comment about Will's wife and not nobody else's wife? All them men in that category were married, if I'm not mistaken. And most of their wives were there with them. So why make the comment real slick, real quick? You know what I'm saying? I'm loving when you see getting G.I. Jane too. Like, he hurried up and made that. It wasn't scripted. That's something he added in. So why add that in to her when you ain't saying nothing about Penelope, you ain't saying nothing about Miss Washington, you ain't saying nothing about all these other people? Cause you know who you thought you could pick with. I don't blame Will, cause at the end of the day, everything ain't funny. I'm sick of being the fall guy for shit because people think I ain't gonna do nothing. Everybody get to that point.
I mean, y'all can handle LeBron thing, bro. It don't matter to me. You know why it don't matter to me? Because y'all stay trying to pull up shit like that. But like I said, y'all want to condemn Will, but y'all not gonna condemn motherfuckers like Robert Downey Jr., who had a fucked up past. Oh, but he got his life.
Monique, he always came for Jada. And then somebody's in the comedian world said that he was in love with her ass and she turned him down. So that could be it. Child, bye. I just feel like you...
Y'all got it, man. I don't even know why the fuck I'm talking about this shit. Y'all got it. Whatever y'all say, bro.
I need to go downstairs in a minute.
Whatever the fuck y'all say, bro.
I just feel like you a clown ass dude if you a comedian and the first thing out your mouth got to be something about a woman's appearance. Talk about how little your dick is. I bet y'all ain't gonna joke about that shit. Y'all ain't making y'all so comfortable making jokes. Make jokes about your, you know what I'm saying, your shortcomings. They ain't gonna make it's a couple of comedians I see that'll go for themselves first. And then they make jokes like that about their childhood, how they grew up, stuff like that. Cool. Why you always gotta come for somebody else? What you insecure about that you can't talk about yourself? Like, child, I just be like, that shit, it wasn't funny. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't funny. Whoever thought it was funny, cool. But when your hair start falling out and then people start making fun of you and you want to beat up on everybody because that shit ain't funny, just come back to this moment and reflect. And right, I just feel like Will shouldn't have came up no way, period, to be honest, because of all the shit they done been through the last couple of years anyway. Like, that man was on the edge already. It might not have been the move for you, but he did it, so move on. They're just like, why people still talking about it a month later? My whole thing is, what you feel as an adult was not the move, or the move is not your place because you're not that person.
Some of y'all cowards anyway. Y'all ain't gonna bust a grape.
I'm gonna say something that people not gonna like real quick. People commit suicide every day. But if you go and say that's not the move, what's somebody gonna say to you? You're tone deaf. You don't know what that person was feeling. You don't know what they had going on. Blah, 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 blah. People handle situations how they feel like they should handle them. You as a human being, unless it's something that's just fucking disgusting, like, you know what I'm saying, sexual assault and shit like that, you should be understanding to why a person did something. But y'all be so ready to tear somebody down first before understanding what they've been through.
I'm gonna just say it, bro. Y'all some pussies. Y'all grew up in a sensitive ass age.
Like had he went up there and fucking dog Chris Rock ass out on that stage, like grabbed them, choked him up by the collar, punched his ass and he was bloody on the fucking stage, I'd have been like, well, goddamn. But he literally slapped him, proceeded to straighten up his shit, and went and sat back down. At the most, Chris Rock was embarrassed, but guess what? His ticket sales up. So he got money coming from these. So watch out what y'all saying now. Y'all be the main ones that somebody look at y'all sideways, be ready to throw hands on the fucking street. Whether it be somebody 72 or 12. But then y'all mad that this man slapped somebody.
Y'all be alright, man. Stop being pussies. Stop being bitches, man. A lot of y'all dudes are bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking say it. It's a lot of y'all dudes out here that are like real weak. Y'all not men, bro. Y'all are weak. Like, so you mean tell me I could walk up on the street and slap some of you motherfuckers and not even worry about it? Probably some of y'all bitches will probably go shoot though. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But to make sure you like, I'm the type to make sure you finish me.
Chris wasn't that bothered because he could have had him arrested. He could have called the police. He could have pressed charges, did all that stuff. He didn't want to do that. I wonder why.
I'm just saying it, bro.
But like, I wonder why.
Y'all generation full of bitches, bro.
Yeah, they stay picking on Will because they thought he was a dude that's gonna take the joke, laugh, and move on.
Like it couldn't be me, bro. Like y'all are soft. Like
y'all the same dudes that be clowning Russell Wilson too for what? Cause he married and happy and making money. His wife ain't out here fucking around on everybody. He ain't got 27 baby mamas. Y'all be idolizing the wrong shit.
Y'all got it fucked up. We'll be getting fucked over for the past 30 plus years. Get the fuck out of here. Some of y'all ain't even 30 years old, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Exactly, Kelly. How you make a whole documentary called Good Hair where you supposed to be uplifting women in their hair and all you did was dog black women the whole time?
Y'all would be alright.
He told some girl with long hair, I don't know what race she was, he said, has anybody ever tried to steal your hair before? She said no. He said, you better watch that shit around black women. How is that funny? Like all black women just bald headed. Like I have good hair. I don't have to wear weave. Like I'm okay with what I got. But like, why is them jokes funny? Like other people don't wear weave. White women wear weave too. They wear clip-ins, extensions, and all the other shit too.
Because people keep clowning Russell Wilson because he's the good guy. He isn't basically the same. Like watch eventually. Russell go probably snap out and pop somebody in the fucking mouth. And then somebody will say to Russell, oh, he wouldn't have did that to so-and-so. Like, because of the way he dressed, the way he present himself, he's a square.
Because somebody raised him right.
Because, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, bro. Why he got to be all this? Why he got to be all this? Because he doesn't fit the black male stereotype?
Y'all saying we can all agree that we'll need to talk to somebody. We'll probably already get therapy. He might already get therapy. But if every time I open the motherfucking internet, you know what I'm saying, every time I get on social media, somebody got their fucking mouth open about me, therapy gonna mean what at some point? Y'all ain't saying all these other... What about all these white men that be abusing their wife and still get Oscars and stuff? Y'all gonna call therapy for them too? Y'all gonna make a list and tell them to go to therapy?
I'm like, y'all are fucking... Y'all think y'all woke. Y'all are sleeping.
Y'all think them squares until y'all hit like 30 and 40 years old and be like, I could never find a good man and got fucked over.
And like, it's a lot of dudes that talk that square shit, and it's a lot of females too. And like, let me talk to you females too, cause y'all fucking sit here, fucking whore yourself out, have these multiple babies by these wrong. Oh, I can change them ass dudes. I almost said the fucking word too. I almost did. Because y'all are trifling as fuck. Y'all are sitting here and have these babies by all these fucking future ass dudes. And then want to rustle in your fucking 40s. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that shit.
Plus, Chris was talking crap about Will and Jada. Yeah, I remember that year.
Like,
that was 2016, that year.
I'm like, nobody wants that shit. Nobody.
But he always go hard on them. And I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, ain't nobody coming for you every time they get the chance to open their mouth on a platform unless it's something they mad about something.
Man, we been over that whole fucking video shit. Like, nobody give a fuck about Amber Heard. You know why? Because that bitch going down. That bitch, it was video evidence. That bitch
ain't
nasty.
going down. I'm gonna tell you why. I seen a lawyer say that all she has to do to win this case is prove to the jury that at one time during their whole relationship she felt like an actual victim. Because he didn't sue her for abuse. He sued her for, like, what is it, libel? Is that what it is? Like, her saying that he was an abuser cost him money. But if any time she felt justified in saying that, you know, like, if she could prove to the jury that she actually felt like a victim at some point, he gonna lose. Now, had it been the other way around, where she was the one and he was the one really on trial for actually abusing her, he gonna lose every time. They got her up in the courtroom looking like she fucking... They got her suited up, no skin out, you know, like all that kind of typical tactics and all that.
What the fuck has Amber Heard ever been covered up that much, bro?
She covered all the way up to her fucking neck. And then they trying to paint him as a liar because yesterday on the stand, she had her lawyers bring up his contract from when he did that last Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And then on the contract, you know how, like, if you the star, they have to insure you. So, like, if something happened to you before the movie come out, they still get their money. That's how fucked up Hollywood is, by the way. Make sure y'all know that. They gonna make sure they get their money. If you die, they gonna make sure they get their money. So, on the thing that they showed in court, it says, are you taking prescription drugs? Yes or no? And then it asks, are you taking illegal drugs, even if prescribed by a doctor? And he put no. And so they had to unredact it because she the only one who would know to bring that up to her lawyers, that they were doing drugs off and on. He was like, I guess he said he liked to do marijuana. I think she was doing everything. Because he brought that up too, because he was mentioning how all the times when they were married and he tried to get sober, he would be like, why don't you get sober with me so we can do this together, blah, blah. She'd be like, oh no, go ahead and save. But you know, like, he got her on tape just being so fucking disrespectful about everything. She didn't want to get sober. She would do drugs and drink in front of him and all that stuff, and he would try to get sober, whatever. So she would be the only one to know that he would put no on his insurance thing about the drugs. I'm guessing they ask about drugs in case you overdose. Like, if you got a problem, that's another reason, like, something would happen to you while you're doing the movie. And he clicked no. So the only reason they would bring that up is to paint him as a liar in front of the jury. Because I'm like, they ask him shit all the way back to, like, his home life, how his dad and his mom relation was. I'm assuming his mama was abusive and his dad just kind of, like, took it. And that's kind of where he got it from. I don't know. But, like, supposedly she was abusing him when his mama died. Like, when he was going through, like, his mom death. She was, like, abusing him then. Like, he got amped up even worse then. But I'm just like, it would be so bad he would just have to go lock himself in the bathroom. Like, what grown man got to go lock themselves in the bathroom to get away from their spouse? And I'm like, I would have been suing her for everything I could have sued her for other than just that. So he's suing her for $50 million. She's counter-suing for $100. So whoever wins, somebody gonna get some money out of it or whatever. But I'm like, where them documents where she was supposed to donate that money to charity and never did? Like, she a liar too. She on tape. I wasn't punching you. I was hitting you. So what's the difference?
Jude, you gotta be delusional. Like, I don't know where where are you delusional young men coming from?
Who?
Y'all, like, this woman took a shit in the bed.
He ain't gotta be an angel, but, like, nobody should be abused, period.
This woman took a shit.
He said the only thing he ever did to her was put her in a bear hug to keep her from hitting him. Like, did you see shitting in his bed? She severed his finger. They showed pictures of that in court where she threw, like, a glass bottle and it broke and it, like, cut the meat off his finger where the bone was, like, sticking out and stuff like that. Like, why do y'all feel like that shit okay? Because she pretty? Y'all feel like that's why that shit okay? You gonna let some bitch come in and do you and dog you out and stab you up in the middle of the night? I think she burned him with a cigarette, too, didn't it? Did she burn him with cigarettes before, too?
Like, you motherfuckers are delusional.
Like, that shit ain't right. He ain't gotta be no angel, but all the other people he done been with before said he's not abusive, period. Because he used to be with Winona. They had Winona testify before, like, in their first trial. She said he's not that kind of person. I'm like, but y'all look at somebody, if she was fat or ugly or a person of color, y'all wouldn't give a fuck about what that lady had to say. But because she pretty and white and she was in your favorite fucking DC movie, y'all fucking over here supporting her. What other movie she done been in besides Mirror? I don't even know her from nothing else.
Y'all believe these crazy ass Karens, bro. Go right ahead. Anyway, Proud Family. Man, Sugar Mama went through that shit. Sugar Mama.
Old Town Road.
Yep. Sugar Mama didn't want to go see her family, and it's justified. I mean, I can understand. Family Family can be a bitch, bro. Like, not wanting to be around them motherfuckers. What's up, Omega?
But Amber put the thin line between love and hate because when he said he was gonna divorce her, she called one of her friends and started screaming in the background that he was beating on her. And then, like, the next day, all of a sudden, she had bruises on her. So she hit that thin line between love and hate. Because they both have security, I think. And, like, when whatever was coming on, like, his security guard came down and was like, what the fuck is going on? And, like, she literally lied on the phone when he said he wanted to divorce her. That he, like, that's when all this really got out of hand. When he said he wanted a divorce. But how you make a post-nup? Because she was ignorant about the prenup. Like, she was crying in ignorance, so he just said, fuck it. He did a post-nup, and the first thing out her mouth was, you don't even have me in your will. He was like, that's an odd thing to think. Like, you already thinking about me dying? That's the first thing when we first get married. That's what you thinking about? So, like, what is your real intentions? Why is you worried about that? Child. But yeah, anyway. Proud Family. Who was in this? Lil Nas X, Debbie Allen. Is his name James? I can't even think of his fucking name. Chief from
Pickens.
Yeah, I think James Pickens he played Chief on Grey's Anatomy, and who else? The dude from A Different World.
The general, the sergeant. Sorry,
that's what he was on there.
Yeah, he was a teacher. He was a professor, but he was also
Child, y'all let these messages come through. I ain't worried about these people. How she fucking suffering from mental health? You know what? Fuck off. And I'm gonna tell you to your fucking face that you fucking delusional. That lady is not suffering from mental health. She had a tactic to hook this man and to take him for what he had. And when he wanted to get a divorce, she showed her ass. Because this is not the first person she's been abusive with. This is not her first abusive relationship. This is the first one you heard about. Because he famous. I'm gonna need y'all to fuck off with that shit. Everybody that's white that is cutting the fuck up does not have a mental health issue. But as soon as somebody black cut the fuck up, y'all don't give a fuck about their mental health. It's something wrong with them. Like, they shouldn't have did blah, blah, blah. Y'all can kiss my ass with that. The whole big, fat, black ass. Don't come around here no more. Lose our channel. I don't want you here looking at me. It's something wrong with your spirit and your aura if you fucking think that lady got mental health issues.
But yeah, Sugar Mama didn't want to go back because her family, you know what I'm saying? Well, her dad
sent you a message.
Okay, that's what's up.
Like, if a dude beat on his wife, y'all not gonna holler, oh, he got a mental issue. But when a woman do it, it's a problem.
I'm gonna say that, bro. If Will would have walked on that stage and hit a woman, I would have been done with him that moment on. I would have been done with Will.
Right.
He hit a man. So I'm like,
I'm sick of y'all. That's like that same man who went and shot up that fucking theater doing the Joker but Batman movie, whatever the fuck that came out. Mental issues. Have that been a fucking person of color that did that shit? It would have been terrorism, or they from the fucking ghetto locked their ass up. Y'all can miss me with that shit. Y'all ain't hit the real world yet. When the real world come for your ass, don't reflect back to this moment and say Married to the Real told you so. I'ma just pray for you, cause y'all crazy.
I ain't praying for your ass. You ain't wasting my prayer. I need my prayers. Fuck that. I need my prayers for me. I ain't got time to waste prayers on ignorant motherfuckers. Y'all, I swear to God, today might be the day I fucking say the word, y'all. Y'all pushing me today. I'm being
y'all
fucking honest.
Crazy. Like, I literally be seeing people under them ABC News comments, I support Amber, blah, blah, blah. Why? This lady don't give two fucks about you, and she's a domestic abuser. Making her a woman doesn't do that. The same when women prey on young boys, that shit ain't cute either. When them teachers be fucking they students, that shit ain't cute either. Oh, he over here bagging a grown woman. That shit ain't cute either. Somebody child getting abused. Like, that shit is confusing for a child. That shit ain't cute. I wish the fuck a teacher would touch one of my children. Y'all gonna forever see my ass locked up after that. They ain't gonna have to make no Lifetime movie. That bitch ain't making it, you know what I'm saying, to retirement. We not doing that. That shit is not cute. Women abusing men is not cute. Women raping men is not cute. Women preying on little boys is not fucking cute. Like, y'all need to stop that shit. Stop the double standard that women cannot be held accountable for certain things. Women are more meticulous than men are most times. They get away with so much more shit that men don't. Like, y'all need to stop. If they make an example out of her, if they actually fucking make an example out of her, maybe more men will come forward about their abusive ass wives that they got, you know what I'm saying, in their life. If you're a man being abused by a woman, you are not supposed to sit there and take it. You are not less of a man if you sit there. Like if you snitch on them or whatever you want to call it, you're not less of a man if you leave. Nobody should be abused in a relationship. Period. On either side, man to man, woman to woman, female to male, whatever. Nobody should be abused in a relationship. Like, I don't know where y'all grew up or who taught y'all shit, but that shit is not right on any level. Verbal abuse, spiritual abuse, physical abuse. Love yourself first and get the fuck out of that situation, because all it would do is escalate. Like, y'all fucking sickening with some of these fucking comments. Don't come around here with that. Y'all can find some other reactors to watch.
Yeah, it's others.
I don't even want your aura touching the button that say watch. Play. For what? Don't even like. Don't hit the thumbs up. Sickening. Is this truth? Thank you for the donation. I'm just like, you ain't gotta time people out. And I hope when you hit it, she hit you, then you'll know what he going through. So when you hit it, and then she crack your ass upside the head while you coming, I know that's nasty to say, but when you get your ass cracked upside the head and that's your last moment on earth, we gonna see how funny that shit is then. Like, y'all really fucking sick. Like, some of y'all want to be abused. Like, that shit is crazy. Bitch, your daddy like it. CS the director. What the fuck is you directing? Snuff films? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't directing shit. You ain't shit and you ain't gonna be shit. Your mama and your daddy ain't shit and your grandma and them ain't shit neither. Now tell them hoes to see me. Run me your address since you got something to say. Y'all always talking about somebody. Somebody like it. I'm sitting here with my fucking husband. What do you have? What do you have? Where is your loved one? Who telling you they love you at night? Who hugging you? Nobody. My 3 kids eating, my dog here, my husband here. You gonna try to call me a whale? What the fuck you look like? Y'all be the ones with no profile picture that always got something to say. Like, somebody fucking like it. Somebody sitting here with me. Probably over there smelling like a goat ass, and then want to have nerve to open your fucking mouth about me. Fuck you. You ain't gonna come to Texas, sit on meet and greet and say that shit to my face. Y'all gonna keep fucking with me, and y'all gonna catch me on the wrong day. I'm gonna give them all my energy. You know why? Because I got it to give. Thank the Lord. I got it to give. Ain't nobody gonna come up in this bitch and disrespect me and walk away. That same energy you giving me, I'm gonna give it back. I hear smelling like blue waffles and then want to open your fucking mouth. Probably got gonorrhea and chlamydia mixed together. Bitch, fuck you. Matter of fact, you probably ain't got no STDs because ain't nobody trying to touch you. Jalen, thank you for the donation. Preach, men get abused too. But hey, guys, hope y'all doing okay. Love y'all. I'm fine. Don't block them dirty bitches. Let them say whatever they got to say, because I'm going to say what I want to say back. If you ain't got the cojones to come say that shit to my face, you want to type it behind the keyboard, don't do it. Don't do it.
Young Justice.
Y'all can let Trey do the shows. I'm with it today. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all mama ain't tell y'all, because she wanted to, but she didn't. Always be the hoes with 37 cats and no profile picture. Need to be on fucking, what's that show with hoarders? Because you got feces everywhere in your fucking house and then want to talk about somebody. Weekend Epic, thank you for the donation. Young Justice was very stressful. I'm sorry I'm behind on them. I'm going to post them this weekend, though. I think we'll be caught up all into like a week. They're like a week behind Patreon. So, what is it? Episode 16 and 17, I think, going to go up this weekend, and then 18 will go up Thursday. But y'all, why they got my girl Rocket out here looking like she a bad mom? Why they doing that? I'm so stressed. Like, why would you do her like that? Y'all, I can get spicy any day of the week, but what y'all not going to do, you could come for my skin, my weight, you can come for whatever, but I'm sitting here married. My bills are paid. What are you going through? You got director in your name and probably don't even own a camera. Like, y'all don't play with me. Play with your mama. Child, y'all gonna fuck around and make me hit y'all. Hit y'all with one of them, that girl that's on TikTok that be like saying something. She was like, what she said, your grandmama dead or some shit like that. Remember that shit on TikTok? She was like, but your grandmama dead. She's like, something about her knees or something being in her casket or some shit like that. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Don't block them bitches. Them the ones I want to stay. Sit. Let's chat for a while. Because I'm going to change your life. Like, y'all don't have to tell me not to waste my energy. I done lived long enough to know them the people that want. If you want my energy, I'm going to give it to you. It ain't bothering me at all. I'm going to be so youthful when I leave this conversation.
When I said Young Justice.
No, we haven't talked about Moonknight yet. We're going to get
So, fucking, yeah. That's the reason they killed, oh, shit. I don't know what.
Huh? That's the reason they killed who?
Connor.
Oh, I was like, who dead? I was like, what? Child, this whole backstory on what his name is. Zod. What his first name? The little boy? The boy Zod?
I forgot his fucking name.
His mom and dad over there in the Phantom Zone for 1,000 years. She pregnant for 1,000 years and had his ass.
Longest pregnancy ever.
And they trying to fucking take over the galaxy. Why you can't just rule your planet? Why you gotta take over the whole galaxy? Why people be like that? Never enough. George Zod is his name? Lord Zod. Child, I'm like, he done in cahoots coming for Superboy talking about he his enemy double times over. Cause he made the Legion and cause he a L. Like, he ain't even asked to be here. He a clone. Stop. He ain't even asked to be here. Stop doing that. The fact that they future don't even really exist without Superboy though. And them telling Superman ain't do nothing to fix it. That shows you how important he is. Talking about they thought about telling Superman it was gonna fix something. Child, but I could have told y'all that. Could have told y'all no, not this Superman, no. Child, right. Y'all want to rise up on the whole... Why you got the whole galaxy, bro? The whole universe, you got to be... For what? It's funny because in the comics, him and John are the same age. I mean, he looked kind of young, though. You know what I'm saying? He just was in the womb for 1,000 years. That's all that was. Because they said he was too young to go back to jail. He 15, ain't it? The boy that's in the time sphere, he 15, and because remember when they arrested them and put his parents back in the Phantom Zone, they said he was too young to be held accountable for what his parents did. So I think he like 15. I mean, I don't know how old he is now, but at the time they did that, he was 15. So with him being out of time, I don't really know his actual age. Child, we got Titans up on the channel. We don't like it, though. I mean, it was alright when it first came out, but I'm over it at this point. Do you think when Connor comes out of the Phantom Zone, he will get all the Superman powers? I don't know, because I don't really know much about the Phantom Zone and how it works. All I know is it's just a prison for the people from their planet. That's kind of fucked up, though, that when the planet blew up, whoever was stuck in the Phantom Zone just was, like, there all that time because there was nobody to let them out. Like, that's crazy. So, my whole thing is, though, the little boy... Well, I don't want to call him little boy because I don't know his age. But the what the fuck? Zorzad or whatever his name is. His dad is the one that walked up on Superboy. But, like, where the mama at? Because, you know, like, he was saying something about that sickness if you've been in there too long. So, like, I wonder if his mom did. Because the reason he's trying to do this is to get his parents out. So, like, is his mom gonna be dead, and is there other people in there? Because they made it seem like they in prison a whole bunch of folks. But I just don't know how long they've been in there since. I started watching The Walking Dead because, like, it was a lot to be doing by myself. So, I might go back and watch them for Patreon at some point just to see how the show ends since it's over. Because I want to see how it ends, but that'll be it just for me to, like, maybe do something for Patreon. That's when I have free time, which I really don't be having. Titans season was good, but after it went a little down, I'm still watching for Corey. The first season was, like, we gonna give it a chance. Like, it was okay, and I was excited. We thinking the budget gonna get better, the story gonna get better. Season 2 was okay. I didn't like what they did with Slade, because I'm like... Why your main villain getting bodied in the alley in like 30 seconds? Where the fight's at? Like, there's no way you should beat the main villain. You know what I'm saying? Like that. What show's not over yet? And then season 3, I was just like, I don't know where we're going with this. It had the potential to be so good, but it's just a lot of shit that didn't add up and make sense to me. It's like they was just all over the place. Like they didn't have a writer's room, just different people submitted episodes and they just went with whatever. It's like they had a theme and then people wrote their own episodes and then they just put them together. No, I haven't seen Better Call Saul. What movie do you think Moonknight will show up in first? That I do not know. No, we don't watch All American. We watch like 1 or 2 episodes on Patreon as a request. That's it. Watch Lord Zod's mother pull a superwoman from Earth 3. I don't know what that means. Trey stopped doing the Dare to Divide because they changed the way it come on. Is Nightwing's story going to be last for this season of Young Justice? I don't know because we really ain't seen much of him, so it could be. Kardashian Supreme, let's box it up. What's up, DNB? You in Houston? You want to meet up? It's weird because they said there was only one Phantom gun, but doesn't Superman rebuild one? I don't know. The only one they got is in what his name is? Metron. They say it's in Metron's vault. I mean, but is the CW making Gotham Knights? Because at this point, with them being bought out and changing everything, you don't even know if they're going to get that show or the one with Deagle. Because they ain't even renew half the stuff that normally come on. No, we haven't watched Shadow and Bone. I wanted to, but we never got to it, so we still might sometimes. Because I mean, we about to like have to re-up shows anyway, because we finna finish a lot of stuff this month. The Walking Dead ain't over yet. They coming back for part 3 in October. What the fuck? I still gotta catch up, so I still wouldn't even be to where they at in October by the time I catch up, because I ain't watched it since that last episode I posted. I tried to, and then I didn't. I'm excited for The Boys season 3 too, and I'm excited. Oh, I forgot the House of Dragon shit come out this year too. Android, thank you for the donation. Now, how you gonna talk about the Young Justice and you over here playing Plants vs Zombies, sir?
I mean, because everybody want to talk about all that other bullshit. I'm not gonna get that shit my energy no more. So I'm gonna, when everybody done talking about that bullshit, I'll focus up. But yeah, I mean, Young Justice.
Sir, hold on. Did you really just donate to say you want to fuck my husband? Or did I read that wrong?
After meeting with me, Trey.
You know that's harassment, right?
What? I'm confused by that comment.
You want me to explain it to you?
Yes, please. I'm confused as fuck.
That's a dude saying he want to fuck you in the ass.
Oh, okay.
You know that's harassment, right? And you know I got proof because you donated it ain't gonna go nowhere. Y'all might want to watch what y'all say. I wonder, can I refund you? Because I don't want your money. Y'all think shit like that be cute when I just made a comment about abuse. That's like verbal sexual assault.
Oh, shit. I put that in the wrong spot.
Like, you really donated to say that. Like, that made you feel more of a man or something. I guess. Like, are you good? Did something happen to you when you were younger? Need to talk to somebody? I like BTS. I like K-pop in general. Oh, House of Dragon in August? I thought it was October. It come out in August? That's gonna get here so quick, though. But you ain't gotta ask if I like BTS all them times. Dang, you see they back on the wall over there. You wonder if Supergirl will what? I don't know what's wrong with people today. It must be the water. Y'all better stop drinking that faucet water. Get y'all some filters or something. Because y'all acting weird. Somebody asked if you heard a comic book by the name of Flame.
Flame? No.
Not I wish I was an extra in Doctor Strange. That's so random and then you crying like, what the fuck? That's so random. Now The Boys not canceled. What made you say that? They had a whole trailer for season 3. or 2. What season is it? 3. They had a whole trailer for it. I mean, but the show is already done though. Like if they doing anything, it's like post production. Him getting arrested ain't got nothing to do with them filming because they done already. They already got the trailer out. Multiverse of Madness is definitely in 2 weeks, and I'm ready. I don't know. I feel like Young Justice could have a lot of seasons, to be honest, if they keep it, because the stories are like bomb. But it's just a matter if they have the budget for it. I'm hoping this new company don't fuck with them when they come in and like rearrange everything, because they animated shit is top tier. We watched like halfway through season 1, I think, of The Witcher on Patreon. It's just I didn't put him on YouTube until Trey finished season 1 because I had already seen it. Then if we watch season 2, that will go up on YouTube. Umbrella Academy season 3, I forgot that's coming out. Flash supposed to end in June, right? I don't know. I just... I mean, it's gonna be a break because if I move or something like that come up, then ain't no reactions going while we moving. I mean, y'all will get them whenever we done. I don't know what to say. What you mean it's Ramadan? You can't even drink water? How you can't drink water? That ain't how that work, is it? Or am I misunderstanding? You can't drink water? I know about fasting now, but baby, you can't drink water. Kardashian Supreme, you must want my husband since you asking for my address. Y'all think y'all slick? You trying to start beef for me to come up here? He don't want you. Move on.
Why is everybody on my case? Why does everybody want me today? What's something going on?
They say you that black aggression, that male aggression you was telling when you was calling them men weak because they ain't like wrestling and stuff, so they probably trying to get them of you. Do I have a favorite X-Men? Storm.
Me, you do not want this problem. I'm a headache, bro. I am a headache.
I apologize for my comments earlier. I'm a fan of your channel. I just think people need forgiveness as someone who has mental health issues. Well, I hope you get the help you need. But you got to also understand that everybody that act out doesn't have mental health issues, though.
They use
like people use that as an excuse or a crutch to get away with stuff. Everybody that's couldn't, and when you think about it, and I know some people you can't afford help, and you have to want help though. But everybody doesn't have a mental health issue. Some people are just actually evil. Y'all have to understand that. Some people just actually just dirty, low down, and evil, and want to see other people like be miserable with them. But you good though, you know what I'm saying? But please, I'm telling you, everybody don't have mental health. Don't let that hoe fool you. Yes, we are, Derek. I wonder if Barry will ever learn that multiverse exists again. I don't know. I don't even think it matters at this point because if they only having like one more season, it's like why even like bother now? I feel like they missed the mark for that because they could have did that back in like season 7. They could have did that back before Cisco left, to be honest. It's a black comic book under Black Sands. I need to actually go to the actual comic book store here and get some comics. I haven't got like stuff that I want. I need to see if Comic Palooza in May this year or if they doing it later. Cause with COVID loosening up, let me see before I fuck around and then it been the past and I ain't know. Comic Palooza.
I think it's in July. I forgot.
Where's the date? I see the tickets, but like, let me go back. Oh, who they got this year? They ain't put the big people up here yet. They got the anime guys. That's all they know of right now. Bitch, let me find out Javisha coming. I'm getting tickets so quick. They got your boy Justin Cook.
Justin gonna be there?
Yep. I feel like I know some of these other people, but then I don't. I don't really do much dub, so but I know just the name out of these people that's up here. General information. Let me see. It's like, if I buy passes, I would think you'd tell me what day they were for. It just say for the entire weekend of Comic Palooza 2022. Anime News Network. Okay, it's July. I had to look under somebody else's article, so it's Friday the 15th through the 17th. But they only have the anime people there. They don't have, like, they haven't announced, like, nobody else yet. Okay. Now, what's going on? People are saying they're going to replace Vision because of text with Paul 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Child, if they ain't replacing some of the other people for shit they did more recent, they need to leave him alone. It depends on what he said, but I'm like, it's people that's done physical, like, actual damage to people and still got their jobs, so. Child wouldn't dare try to run for president. This stank-ass country data assassinated me the first week. I'm just saying, like, if somebody got beef, like, just leave your message. Don't retract it. Leave it so I can see it. Don't take it back before I get through what I'm doing. Do you guys think Cecile is leaving with Joe, or you think they're gonna have something planned for her character? I don't think they would take her off just because he leave. I mean, they got a whole child there on show. So, I mean, and then he's still, like, reoccurring. He's not, like, completely gone, like how Cisco left. So they probably would leave her. I mean,
while he's not there, he's probably gonna be gone somewhere with Wally. Wally's gonna need his help, and Wally needs me.
Or they can make it seem like he in danger and him and Jenna go somewhere. Cause he ain't got no power. Cecile could kind of take care of herself, but we'd see. I don't know. I mean, we done with Young Justice unless you want to talk about something else. I don't know what else to say. I mean, they got all this shit going on with New Genesis and the New Gods and all this other kind of shit. I don't know. They plots be thick though, so I don't know like what it's leading up to. It seemed like Darkseid involved, but at the same time not getting his hands dirty. God damn it! I forgot to go downstairs. He did it twice in the pot. Let me test it a bit.
Okay.
Like I fucking said, what? Wait a minute. What he even got to do with that? Johnny and Paul friends? Child. Do you think we might get a new Firestorm?
That's right, y'all. Just keep talking about the new suit. Just hey.
They just fucking did that shit like last week. I don't know why y'all fucking do that.
Just talk about the stuff. Just hey, you know what? Just fuck it. Just talk about the spoilers. Who gives a fuck if I haven't seen it? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck, right? Who gives a fuck if my who gives a fuck? No matter of fact, I'm finna fake reactions from this day forward. Right? Cause fuck it, right? Cause fuck it, right? Like who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if it's authentic, right? Who gives a fuck? Like,
what this bitch still talking about?
Hi guys, how you doing? We're here for another reaction. Right? Fuck it, right? Moonknight was fucking epic. Moonknight is by far. I think Moonknight is the best Marvel show to come out, bro. To date. I don't care what you say. I enjoyed WandaVision. I enjoyed everything. Moonknight is by far the best shit I've seen. It's so fucking refreshing.
You can't get mad at Johnny Depp for them bringing up Paul. Amber could have told that to her lawyers and they brought him up. Like, y'all gotta remember, it's two sides to that. If it's they keep saying the reason they brought up Paul losing his job is because of some text between him and Johnny that got to do with this fucking Amber case that that play Vision. That's what they brought up, Vision, talking about they might replace him because of the shit coming up in court. Like, that's all I was like, what they got to do with whatever. It's a whole bunch of people that's gonna have to testify because of shit they got to do with them, and that's because whoever gonna bring it up on whoever side doesn't feel like that's gonna help them. Do you think Jake will get his own suit? Child, ain't even show Jake yet, so I don't know. Because I was baffled at the end of this episode. I don't even know what that was. Like, I don't know where we going with this. I don't know who the hippo god is. I don't know what. I don't know.
Moonknight is cool, but WandaVision was peak.
Y'all
so you're saying WandaVision is the best thing they did and everything else has been downhill? What?
I feel like y'all just say that because of the characters that was in WandaVision, but like WandaVision was good, but like Moonknight is like its own thing. Bro. Everything can't always be compared side by side either because it's two different kind of shows.
Well, this actor,
he supposedly has 5 personalities, but I don't know what they're gonna do for the show because they do change stuff here and there, so I don't know.
Bro, fucking Oscar Isaac. The way that dude does this shit. Like, this dude does this shit so smooth. He's like, what do you mean, me? Me? I didn't do that, Mark. Steven. I'm like, damn, bro, like, you just cut that shit on and off. I'm talking about facial expressions. I'm like, when he's Steven, his face is soft.
You think
I'm like, he looked like a completely innocent
I don't remember
guy.
her name.
Who?
Somebody said they think the hippo is the god that was talking to Mark before the trial. Like that lady that was like trying to help him a little bit. The one, the goddess of music and love. I can't think of her name to see if her goddess represents a hippo or nothing though. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, the lady?
Yeah, but I don't know her name though. I don't know. That would be cool if that's what it is. But like, how would she still help him from in there though? That's something like that shit at the end kind of confused me. Cause I was taking from it as though Steven and Mark were inside his head while the other personality was maybe taking over on the outside since he had got shot. But I don't know if that's what they were doing or not. It was kind of confusing. The hippo god is the god of the chick who talked to Mark in the tomb. I mean, I don't expect Moon Knight to be everybody thing because everybody don't know nothing about history. Like, it got to deal with Egypt and stuff like that. So, a lot of y'all, that shit be going over y'all heads. So, I can see that being a thing, too. But I just like his acting. Like, the way he able to switch personalities like that. And then, like, the blood. Like, the gruesomeness of it, too. Like, we get a lot of deaths in this bitch, too. Did y'all see that fucking thing from this week, bitch? When that motherfucker was doing that clicking, that was like, I had PTSD from that damn game I played. I'm like, them clickers, he clicking and cutting people open while they alive. And I knew when she was on that damn cliff, I was like, what? I was like, what if one of these things snatch her through these holes? And she got snatched right after that. I was like, nope. I'm like, baby, I ain't got time to be playing with no undead shit. That shit ain't alive. Ain't no, and Harold, old dirty ass, walking through, he got them people dying because he knew he was going to have to go through that shit to find it. Because they protect them tombs that's in there. So you knew you was going to have to go through that, and you just brought cannon fodder with you. That's why ain't nobody guarding the damn base outside.
To me, Moonknight is a show that if it was a movie, I would want it to be rated R. I really would. I can't even lie. Like I wouldn't want Moonknight to be rated R.
I wonder would they do that? Like do a show and then come back out and then like do a movie with the same name, or like how they would do that?
I feel like it'll still be Moon Knight, but it'll be like Moon Knight, like Doctor Strange title is, and like Captain America title.
Oh, Moon Knight and whatever else.
Yeah.
Moon Knight and the Pyramids of the Night.
Something.
Child, I don't know what them things was called. They named them though because she was like, they protect. There was some kind of like, I forgot what she called them, but she said they protect them tombs though. And the people that was mummied up in there, she was like, those are people that like they got. So I'm just like, nah.
No, I don't think
He pissed me off because
Blade.
every time he walk, I hear the glass in his sandals. Like he over here making shaved ice with his feet. Ain't nobody asked for that. For what?
I don't think Blade's gonna show up in anything other than Blade. When you see his face, I don't think they're gonna show him in like a little short cameo like that. I don't think they're gonna do that. Blade is gonna show up in Blade, whatever Blade is in, be it TV show, movie, whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't even know what they're doing no more.
I mean, I can see us getting hair. They basically showed you Zeus in the trailer, so that would only make sense. They look like they were in Olympus when he was looking at Zeus catch the lightning bolt. Like, so I would only assume they would have other gods, you know, like in it too. I do like how the jackals were invisible because now it means a lot of supernatural / horror or Mara could have been going on that people wouldn't have been none the wiser. I mean, that makes sense. But with them, they specific about people not knowing they exist. That's why they put Khonshu, that's why they locked him away anyway, because he was like, people aren't supposed to know that they exist. So certain supernatural elements, then I could see like other people not seeing. But that case for sure, like, yeah. Well, we know why Bass isn't there. I mean, I wouldn't be there anyway, wasting my time for a week.
Know what I forget, y'all? I forget a lot of time that Blade name is Eric, bro. I forget that shit. I'm being fucking honest, bro. I forget that Blade name is Eric.
They
bro.
ain't show Jake yet, Pyro. That's why you don't remember which one it is. The main personalities right now are Mark and Steven. People know in the comics that Jake is gonna pop up, but that's the one they haven't shown yet. Which I'm thinking is the one when Steven or Mark didn't know who killed them people. Like when they had when they both was like blacked out, that's who probably took over because he's supposedly like merciless. Like he just killed people and like fuck you.
Anybody else forget his name sometimes? Like I'm so used to calling him
Blade.
Yeah.
That's all I call him.
I be forgetting that his name is Eric, bro.
The motherfucker name Blade. Like I ain't never called him by his real name.
Like it's so rare to hear that shit. Like if that shit would have popped up on a quiz show, I would get that shit wrong because I'd be like, "What is Blade's real name?" I'd have looked at the fucking host like, "You fucking trick question, motherfucking name Blade, bitch." Like, I forget that his name is Eric, bro.
Yeah, he got shot twice in the chest, and I was like, Khonshu couldn't really help him. So I'm like, how do you get out of that? That's what I'm waiting to see, like, the aftermath of him getting shot, because you was reserving, like, I mean, you going back into yourself, cool, but you literally just took 2 bullets to the chest. So, like, unless them waters are anointed that he fell up in, I don't understand how that keeps you from dying. Unless Khonshu left some kind of backup in him, you know, like something, like in case something happened to him. Because he did tell Mark to bring him back. So, I don't know if he had like a fail-safe. I don't know. Not Steven and Mark make a good team. I can't believe Steven kissed Mark's wife. I mean, you're in the same body. More than likely, you're going to like the same person. I can kind of see that. But it's going to be complicated. I don't know. She seemed like she liked Steven and Mark too, so I don't know. Silhouette Animated, thank you for the donation. Got some Legion vibes from Moonknight episode 4 ending. I haven't watched that, so yeah, I ain't even like comment on it because that don't even make sense. about the whole Cardi B thing and Storm. Like, okay. I think the third personality might be Moonknight. Is he not already Moonknight? Am I tripping? Or
I only got a few more minutes, y'all.
not I wonder if Zoo gonna be hoish and try to have, or they gonna try to have him in monogamous and Thor. They probably gonna even focus on him enough for that to matter. I forgot who playing Zeus again. I keep getting him mixed up with Russ. No, who I keep mixing him up with? The one who played Peter Quill, Dad, the Ego. I keep getting him mixed up with who gonna play Thor. I don't know. I mean, who gonna play Zeus? I don't know why. Right, that water the Lazarus pit. I'm some because like he didn't even look like he was bleeding a lot either when he fell though. Like when he fell in the water, I was thinking it was gonna be like so bloody, but it wasn't. So that's why I'm just wondering like what's gonna come of that, him getting shot. But we'll see the other side of it, I guess, next week. Now we gonna ignore the fact that the hippo had braids. Why do you not know what some Egyptian people look like? Like how they used to wear their hair and stuff like that? I mean, again, Egypt is in Africa. Not the hippo lady, the goddess of resurrection. How many goddesses is she? Y'all done said about 3 different things. Not I think Zeus gonna get bodied in the first 10 minutes.
I don't know what the Rockstar's breakdown is.
Oh, Kurt Russell is Zeus. Okay. Moon Knight and Mr. Knight are separate identities in the comics, but isn't Mark Moon Knight and isn't Mr. Knight Stevens? So why would the third personality be Moon Knight? Am I tripping? So what is Mark's personality when he suit up if he's not Moon Knight? Like, do you get what you're asking, or?
Yeah, Naomi gonna be a 1-season show. Thank you for the donation. It's over.
With the way things going, shit, there's gonna be a whole bunch of shit that ain't gonna make it. So that's why I'm just like, if they could tear down this shit and rebuild it to make it actually good, I'm all for it. But like, they need to start with that movie universe first. Like, scrap all that shit and start the fuck over. I don't know. New Jersey gamer, cause like people be trying me. I don't know. I might not have any energy.
Did you really come over here and promote another fucking YouTube channel?
Who? They probably mentioned it because you like used to watch them other folks.
I haven't watched them people in years. But you know, hey, people coming in here spoiling every week now. So I mean, what's the point? I might as well watch them. I might as well. Matter of fact, I might as well start my own series. Just be like, hey, Canada, when you get pictures, send them over to me, please. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna link you in the
Cardi
bio.
is like black and Hispanic. It doesn't make sense for her to play Storm when Storm is black. Like, y'all be so quick to try to get them black roles to somebody else. Like, stop. I love Cardi just as much as the next person, but she ain't Storm.
No, I said I don't know what New Rock is. I didn't say I wanted to know what New Rock is. There's a difference. I've never heard of that. That doesn't mean, hey, tell me what that is.
When we said we was gonna watch a breakdown or something in a reaction.
Y'all
Y'all sure y'all watching the right people? We don't, but like, why would we even watch something that's gonna break something down if we gonna do the next reaction to whatever coming out? Like, I don't understand. Y'all be mishearing stuff.
Y'all hear what y'all want to hear. That's why the world fucked up.
Not I thought Blade's name was Blade, to be honest. I forgot he had a regular ass name, because I mean, like, I just forgot, because he always been Blade to me. So
Eric Cross Brooks.
Brooks.
That shit
Eric
don't even
Brooks.
sound right.
Or was it Eric Brooks Cross? It's one of them shit. I know it's Eric. I think Brooks is his last name. Last name.
Young Justice came out yesterday. It don't come out on Friday. It come out on Thursday. We watched it yesterday. It's on Patreon.
Oh, I'm finna go take a nap. Cool.
I like Lakeith, but I don't want him as Black Panther. Sorry. I mean, if DC actually was like straight up telling people if you spoil, you losing your job and shit like that. If they was on people like how Disney be on
It's
people
Eric
or
with a
Marvel be
C.
on people. If they was like, if they was on it like that, they wouldn't have to worry about that. But see, I don't think people take DC serious. That's why they let everything loose like that. They feel like spoilers gonna make people watch instead of like just hyping people up enough for them to watch anyway. Everybody don't like spoilers. Ain't no point in me wasting my money if I already know what the fuck gonna happen with something. I don't think Doctor Strange might die. I don't know if he gonna be like present or stuck in the right universe whenever the shit over with. I don't think he gonna die though. I think he got too much other shit to do. Him and Wanda got too much shit going on for something to happen to them. Now if they get lost for a while somewhere and have to show back up later or something, cool. But
I do feel like Wong is going to die.
sometimes I feel like that too. But he done had so many close calls already.
I feel like Wong dying is an Avengers Assemble movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? The new Avengers assembling. Just like Coulson was the reason for them to, know what I'm saying, avenge something. Wong, I feel like that's going to be Wong's character.
Now I feel like he died protecting Steven. Like I feel like he died for Doctor Strange. Like if something was happening, they was fighting together. So like keep him alive because he felt like he was more important or some shit. I feel like that could happen.
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Cause he the new, what is it?
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. The only reason, and I'm gonna say it, the only reason Black Panther is coming out in fucking November is because Chadwick passed. Fucking be honest with you. There is no way that shit would have had a May release date. You put your biggest movies in May and July.
It had a summer release and they pushed it back.
Do you think that would have happened if Chadwick was here?
No,
Hell,
because they
no.
wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have had to rewrite the shit all them times for people getting
that
in trouble
shit.
and shit either.
That shit would have been May for sure. That shit would have been made, and they would have been like...
Why would you say that? Why? No, Wong is not like Doctor Strange's Alfred. He's literally the Sorcerer Supreme now.
They mean originally.
But I mean, even originally, I still felt like he was his own thing, though.
No, like in the comics and all that, like he basically was like it was somewhat like he can box though. He could box. Like Wong can hold his own.
Wong probably sick of all that shit. Like he probably sick of them bitches calling him for shit. He was sitting there reading books and listening to music. Now all of a sudden he had to fucking keep traveling to different shits and fixing shit. Cause didn't he say they was like low on magicians or something? Or whatever they called when he was in Spider-Man No Way Home when he had to leave. I forgot why.
Another thing that might happen in this movie. Brother Voodoo might pop up. Jellicle Drum might pop up. So, because they say Daniel is already there. It's the black guy there. But, like, he's doing magic. So, I'm like, his brother is already at the temple. But, like, Jericho might pop up. That's what I'm thinking. Because if Wong dies, you're going to need somebody to take care of, you know what I'm saying, or take over for Strange eventually. So, you're going to train who?
That would be nice, but I wonder who they going to get to do it.
I got the hair for it, y'all. I'm telling you, Jericho drumming this bitch.
Not I hope Wonder Dog walks Strange. Y'all so wild. She probably will, like, fuck some shit up, but I just don't know how. The way Wanda be fucking shit up, that's what I be wanting Miss Martian to do on Young Justice. I be wanting McGunn to do that. But I know they got her as a hero. She can't, like, break down and do all that. I'm like, bro, she should have fucking mind flayed somebody. Especially about her husband. Y'all did what? I'm gonna need y'all to step outside this time spirit real quick. I don't need y'all to see what's about to happen to this bitch up here. Ciao. You excited for X-Men and Fantastic Four? Now that's what I'm waiting on the casting for. I want to see who they actually get to do those characters when it's time for the movies to come out. I'm interested in that. Like, I don't know how early they gonna announce that kind of shit, but that's what I'm interested to see. Who gonna be the next, like, X-Men and who gonna be the next Fantastic Four. I'm not sick of Wanda. She got every fucking right to be pissed. That's another motherfucker. Y'all be trying to tell people how to handle their feelings. Y'all done fucked over the wrong cheek so many times. So it is what it is.
I don't feel like Marvel's gonna even touch Dark Phoenix. Not for years.
Right. If they ain't even came out with X-Men yet, that wouldn't even be like the first thing that they
like,
do. So
Dark Phoenix won't be touched. Like, that's twice they've done it. And they're like, nope. Like, Dark Phoenix is not a one movie thing.
You have to progress
Phoenix,
to that too.
That's a series. That's like episodes at least. Like, if you're gonna do that, I'd rather them do that over episodes, week to week. Don't even do that a movie. Don't even.
Are they gonna do X-Men like a show first?
I feel like they should do it.
And
as a
then
show.
maybe just put them in a movie when they need them to like come together for a movie.
Like, I feel like a show would be better for X-Men. Like, fucking flat out, week to week, 10 episodes. Like, okay, cool, we got X-Men. And then you can do, like, X-Men is the show that you can do every year at a certain time, and people be like, okay, cool. But doing X-Men as a movie, might be too much. Because you have so many characters. And with a TV show, you can do different characters, different storylines, and really do them justice. I feel like X-Men should be a series.
I wonder what characters they gonna start off with.
Because movies... It's too many X-Men and too many stories to tell with a movie. Like, and people might not like that, but that's fucking facts. You got what?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I'd be excited to watch a
10. Let's say the main cast is 10 characters. You saw what the Eternals did. It's 10 characters, and that was a 3-hour movie, and people didn't even want that.
Right, we never did get Gambit, so
I'm like, yeah, bro, Remy. Come on, bro. You know
I wouldn't want to watch a Doctor Doom TV show. I'm not gonna even lie to you though. Like, I don't know. Like, they'd have to. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this
because it's characters I don't want to watch at Marvel, and then I end up watching them because they do them right. So
I'm gonna tell you this. To me, X-Men Evolution did the telling of X-Men story very well from a young age. X-Men Evolution.
Oh.
They started introducing one character in an episode, just bringing them into the house.
Jonathan
and
Cleveland.
That's how I feel like the TV show should do. Like, you bringing one character in and like each time, and you get more and more characters, and you're establishing what's gonna happen, where we're gonna grow, how we're gonna grow.
This how Marvel like gets they viewers, because if you've never been in the MCU watching shit, but like, say for instance you went on Disney Plus and watched WandaVision and got hooked, then of course you're gonna watch Doctor Strange or go back and watch how we got to this point and how she gonna be in it. So while Doctor Strange will have his own fans, just because they Marvel fans, they gonna also bring people in from WandaVision to watch Wanda. So that's smart on their part. That's why I feel like the shows help, because you got people that's never went to see MCU movies because they weren't into that, but then you get these TV shows and then they get more into these characters, and then they go back and watch stuff, and then now they want to watch the stuff going forward. Now, they said that you wouldn't see, 5 years ago, he said you wouldn't see mutants for 5 years. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, like, if WandaVision didn't already create mutants, I definitely feel like we'll get mutants with Multiverse of Madness, because it's the multiverse. Like, full-blown, wide-open multiverse.
Y'all know how this movie's ended. Come on, y'all. Come on, don't be crazy.
Who is Matt Barr? Well, I feel like that sounds familiar.
Like, the multiverse is gonna blend, and you're gonna have universes coming together. Like in the comics, didn't the Ultimate and the mainstream Marvel universe mix together when you got Peter and Miles in the same universe? Like, that's gonna happen. Like, I mean, I know Miles is already in our universe, but y'all know, like, X-Men are gonna come into our universe, and they're gonna be recast, of course. But that's going to happen. They're going to make it so that mutants are in our universe.
I don't know if Fantastic Four Phase 4. It could be Phase 5. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's the last movie.
It's the last thing they do.
It's the last movie that's gonna end Phase 4. I told y'all that when the whole big ass 4 on Trey is just that means the Phase 4. That was the Fantastic Four logo. They did that on purpose.
Who is Polaris again? Why y'all keep talking about Polaris?
I don't know why. Bro, it's been here. I've been here 2 hours.
Who you know who that is off the top of your head?
No.
Like as a mutant, who she like gotta deal with? Because I know y'all keep saying Polaris, and I feel like I know who that is. Like I get an image of her in my head, but I can't think of like. I just see like silver or white or something for their costume or their hair. So I don't know. I remember Channing Tatum was supposed to play Gambit. That's why I said we never got that. So
how would I do it? I wouldn't do it.
Oh, Magneto daughter. Is that the one from was that one in X-Men Evolution 2? Who was that girl that was his kid in there?
That was Wanda.
Oh, never mind then. So
people, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Polaris
the thing.
is Green Wanda.
Like that's the thing. Like this is the thing. Like people are forgetting the things, the big things about Multiverse of Madness. Eric, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Magneto is finna come. Like the whole universe is finna be rewritten, y'all. The whole universe, like y'all thinking just Multiverse of Madness. Oh, we finna see some characters. No, assholes. When this universe comes back and we fix everything, Wanda parent, her dad might be fucking Magneto when the shit comes back. He might be alive. She be like, Dad?
I feel like I've heard her name.
And fucking the boy who played Quicksilver in the in the X-Men films might be Quicksilver in our universe again. They just fuck with you in WandaVision because, you know, that was fun. We can do that. Let me fuck with you. But this time might be her blood brother because the universe might be rewritten.
I feel like I know the name Polaris, but looking at her in that green, I don't feel like I've seen her on nothing. I know Magneto got plenty of kids though, but I'm just like, I don't know. I was thinking she was somebody else. I don't know who I was thinking about in the white or the silver. Then I'm gonna have to look that up and see. When do you think? I think Kane don't show up till like the Ant-Man next movie, right? And I don't even know when that come out.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the big bad in the Ant-Man Quantumania, I think is what it's called. If I stream again, it's probably gonna be 7 days. I might stream after a while when I eat dinner. I like the Ant-Man movies. I just don't take them as serious as like some of the other stuff. But like I like Ant-Man because had it not been for him, like we wouldn't even been able to have like Endgame even happen. Like he's important. It's just people don't. I feel like people feel like he a gag character, but they said they were gonna make an Amazing Spider-Man 3. I don't know if they actually gonna go through with it or not. Opinions on the Morbius movie. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't as bad as people made it seem like. I just feel like when people go see a movie and it has anything to do with Marvel, they feel like it's supposed to be like just out of the ballpark, but that was still a Sony movie. So that's why I was like, it wasn't as bad as like people made it seem, but it wasn't the best movie either. It was just kind of predictable. I felt like it was predictable. Like it was okay, but it was just predictable.
What was predictable?
Somebody asked us what we thought about Morbius. I just say it wasn't as bad as people made it seem, but it was kind of predictable. You kind of knew you got the protagonist, you knew who the antagonist was going to be, and then you kind of knew where the storyline was going, but it wasn't like super bad.
It had this early phase 1, first movie Marvel trope. Villain has the same powers, da-da-da-da-da. Big fight. You know. I
like the Ant-Man, like I said. I don't know if I like the first one or the second one better, but
definitely.
I'm just like, he was important though, because I mean, like I said, without him, we wouldn't have got Endgame. Like him coming back after all that time was the reason we was able to actually have like an Endgame movie. So if not for him in a way, people still would have been dusted. So. Whenever you ready to be done.
Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for the support. Did 2 hours. Been a long time since that happened, but
yeah,
got some stuff I need to do. I see y'all next week.
Yeah, next week, cause damn, the last week of fucking 2 weeks from now we'll be able to talk. Well, shit, we ain't gonna really be able to talk about it on Friday. I've been the same Multiverse of Madness, but I was gonna say Multiverse of Madness and Moonknight ended the same week. Well, you know, like they gon' how that ever gonna wrap up or whatever.
I don't know how y'all don't go see movies like that on the fucking.
Well, everybody
Thursday.
can't do that. Some people have school, some people got work, some people can't afford it.
Fuck school.
Not fuck school. So you was gonna cut school to go see, depending on what age you are.
Yeah.
Like everybody, and some people live in areas that don't even have movie theaters that be having stuff like that too. I seen somebody say they have to drive like 3 hours to get to a movie theater that shows stuff like that. Yeah, we got our tickets the first day. We even got to go see it early. I'm mad because we bought the tickets. I think the first showing is at like 4. And then like they didn't have nothing else available. And then like hours later, they came out with the other times. But then you can't exchange your ticket. I'm like, y'all full of shit for that. But it's whatever. I'm going to see it regardless. Yeah, that's what time I'm going to, Kelly. On that Thursday, whatever that Thursday is at 4 or something, I think is when it starts for the first time.
I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all stay safe out there in them streets. So we'll catch y'all next week. Look for Young Justice, like I said, over the weekend. What the fuck is this? That must be the school then. Hello? Yeah. Well, alright, y'all stay safe. I don't know, like I said, if I'm gonna stream later. If I do, just check out the notifications. But I'll catch y'all next time.